Good morning, students. Today I explain subject Computer Studies, Standard 10th, Chapter number 13, Decision Structures, Part 1. First is a introduction. The programs written in previous chapter follow the sequential structure of executions. The instructions were executed one by one in sequence in which they appeared in the C program. C language provides special statement that can change the flow of a sequence of instructions in the program. It is called decision structure statement. Decision structure statements are also known as selective structure statements, branching statements, or decision making statements, as these statements control the flow of executions. They are also known as control statements. C language provides two basic types of decision structure statements. First, if statement, and second, the switch statements. The if statement. The if statement is one of the powerful decision making statements. The if statement can be used in four different ways. First, simple if statement. Second, if else statement. Third, nested if statement. And fourth, else if later statements. So I have discussed first if statement. That is a simple if statement. This is the simplest form of the decision structure. If the test expression of this statement is true, then it executes the statement block, and if the test expression is false, then the flow of the program goes for the next instructions. The syntax for if is as follow: if bracket test expression, starting curly bracket, statement block, and ending curly brackets. So that is the expressions. The test expressions of C language is written in round brackets. Second, the test expression is any valid C language expressions. The logical operators are used in test expressions. Third, the test expressions of if does not end with semicolon. If test expressions contains semicolon, then the statement block automatically becomes null statement. Fourth, simple if statement verifies the test expressions. If the test expressions is true, then execute the statement block. Number 5, the statement block contains one or more than one valid C statement. If it consists of more than one statement, they are enclosed within curly brackets. 6, if the text expression is false, then computer skips the statement block and executes the next instructions of the program. So that is a simple if statement, and that is an example. Let us try to understand a C program that asks to input marks of one subject and display the congratulation message if marks entered by user are greater than 18. So that is a example. So program to illustrate use of a simple if statement. Hash includes std.h, hash includes standard library.h, void main, that is a int main. Starting curly brackets, int marks, system clear, printf anterior marks, scanf percent d and percent marks. If marks greater than 80, so printf congratulations, backslash n, and then printf have a nice time, and backslash n, semicolon, and end of the curly brackets. That means end of the return 0. So save your file and then compile and run the program. So that is the output. Enter your marks 85. So answer is congratulations and have a nice times. Next statement, if and else statements. In simple if statement, there is only one statement block which gets executed only when test expression is true. Simple if statement takes no actions when the test expression is false. Many times there is a need to take action when the test expression is true as well as when it is false. In such cases, the if else structure is useful. So that is a example. If mark greater than 40, then we want to display message students passed. Otherwise, we want to display message student failed. So let us try to understand C program that asks to input marks of one subject and display the message congratulations you are passed. If entered marks are above 40, otherwise display message better luck next time you are failed. So that is a syntax of if and else statement. If brackets test expression, starting curly brackets, true statement block, uh, end of the curly brackets, else part, starting curly brackets, false statement block, and end of the curly brackets. Expressions, the test expression is any valid C language expressions. Second, if the test expression is evaluated to true, the flow of the program moves to the true statement block. Third, if the test expressions is evaluated to false, the flow of the program moves to the false statement block. Fourth, after the executions of if statement, the flow of the program moves to the next statement. So next that is a example of if and else statements. So program to illustrate the use of if else statement. Hassan includes H, Hassan includes standard library .h, int main, starting curly bracket, integer marks, system clear, printf anterior marks, scanf percent d and percent marks. If marks are greater than 40, starting curly brackets, printf congratulations you are passed and backslash n, end of the curly brackets. Otherwise that means else. Starting curly brackets, printf better luck for next time and you are failed, backslash n, end of the curly brackets, printf have a nice time and backslash n, and then return 0, end of the curly brackets. Save your file and then compile and then run. So first time the users enter the marks 80, that means enter your marks 18. So the message display congratulations you are passed and have a nice time. And second time users run the program, enter your marks 35, better luck next time you are failed and have a nice time. Explanations, the first statement after starting curly brackets declares integer variable marks. Second statement clear the screen. The third statement display the message to the users and convey him to enter a value of marks. The scanf reads a value from the users and store the value in the variable marks. The if statement check whether enter marks are greater than 40 or not. If the test expressions mark greater than 40 is evaluated to true, the message configurations you are passed will be displayed. If the test expression marks greater than 40 is evaluated to false, then the message better luck for next time you are failed will be displayed. And last 6 number, the last printf display message have a nice time. Next statement is a nested if. Nested if else statement. The nested if statement is used to execute a series of decision in C program. The syntax for nested if is as follow: if test expression 1 starting curly bracket, if test expression 2 starting curly bracket, statement block 1 end of the curly bracket, else starting curly bracket, statement block 2 end of the curly brackets, end of the curly brackets, else starting curly bracket, statement block 3 end of the curly brackets. Expressions. First, if test expression 1 is evaluated to true, then test expression 2 will be checked. Second, if test expression 2 is evaluated to true, statement block 1 will be executed. Otherwise, statement block 2 will be executed. Third, if test expression 1 is evaluated to false, the control will go to the else part and statement block 3 will be executed. So that is a nested if else statement. So that is a explanations, and that is a syntax of nested if statement, and that is a example of. So program to demonstrate the use of nested if statement has sign include std int main integer number 1, number 2 and number 3, that is a declared 3 variables. Printf enter 3 numbers as to the user, scanf %d, comma and person number 1, comma and person number 2, comma and person number 3. That means read 3 numbers. If number 1 greater than number 2, that means test condition number 1. Starting curly bracket, if number 1 greater than number 3, that means test condition number 2. Printf the largest number is %d, backslash n and number 1. Else part, printf the largest number is %d, backslash n number 3. End of the curly bracket. Else part, starting curly bracket, if number 3 greater than number 2, that means test condition number 3. Printf the largest number is %d, backslash n and number 3. Else part, printf the largest number is %d, backslash n and then number 2. End of the curly bracket, return 0, end of the main. Save your file and run the program. So first compile the program gcc filename.c and then run the program ./a.out. First statement, enter 3 numbers 4 space 6 space 8. The largest number is 8. So that is a output. Next is a else if later statement. When chain of it statements are used in else, that means false block of nested if statements, it becomes else if later statement. The syntax for else if later is as follows. If test expression 1 statement block 1, else if test expression 2 statement block 2, else if test expression 3 statement block 3, else if test expression n and statement block N, else default statement block and program statement X. Expansions. This constructs is known as a else if ladder. The test expressions are evaluated from top to bottom in the ladder. When any test expression in a ladder is evaluated to true, the associated statement block is executed up and after that control is transferred to the program statement X, keeping the rest of the ladder. When all the test expressions are evaluated to false, then control is transferred to the default statement block of final else. Following is a ladder. So that is a example. See example of a if else if ladder statement. Write a C program to give class and grade of a student based on given subject marks. 70 to 100 first class with distinction, 60 to 69 first class, 50 to 59 second class, 40 to 49 pass class, and 0 to 39 is a fail. So that is a example. Program to illustrate use of else if ladder statement. Her sign includes std.h, and sign includes standard library.h, int main, starting bracket, integer marks. So that is a declare a variable system clear, that means clear the screen. Printf enter your marks, that means message to the user. Scan a %d and %marks, that means read a number from user. If marks greater than 69, that means check condition number 1. So printf brackets first class with distinction, else if marks greater than 59, check condition number 2. Printf first class, else if marks greater than 49, so check condition number 3. Printf second class, else if marks greater than 39, that means check condition number 4. And printf pass class, otherwise else printf fail, that means default else statement and return 0. End of the curly brackets, end of the main. Save a file and compile and run. So first output enter marks 18, that means a first class with distinction, and second enter marks 55, that means a second class. So that is a output. So first output is a enter marks 80, that is a first class with distinction, and second output enter marks 55, that is a second class. So that is a output of program. Next is a switch statement. Second part, switch statement. C language provides the built-in facility of multi-way decision statement called a switch. When an action is to be taken based on given multiple choice, switch statement is very useful. The syntax for switch statement as follow: switch brackets expression, starting curly bracket, case value 1, statement block 1 and break, case value 2, statement block 2 and break, case value n, statement block n and break, and then default part, default statement block, break, end of the curly brackets and statement X. Explanations. The switch statement use one argument, expressions or variable value, which is check for equality with each case options listed inside the switch statement block. Second, the argument should be either a variable or expressions of type integer or character. Third, each case options consist constant or constant expressions. This constant is known as case label and it ends with colon. Fourth, Each case label must be unique. Fifth, when switch statement is executed, it first evaluates the value of expressions and then compares it with case constant from top to bottom. 6. When a case found whose value is matching with the value of expressions, then the associated statement block of that case is executed. 7. Statement block may contain 0 or more statements, and there is no need to use braces around the statement blocks. 8. Each case statement of switch ends with break statement, causing the exit from switch. Then after flow of control is transferred to the next statement, statement X in a program. 9. If a break statement is not used at the end of case statement, then the next statement block is executed. 10th, when no case is found during executions at that time, the default statement is executed. 11th, the default can be used only once and can be placed anywhere in switch, but general practice is to place it at last inside the switch. 12th, the default is an optional case. 13. Switch statement may contain a number of case label in any order. ANSYS allow maximum of 256 case labels. So that is a important point I have also explained. Next is an example. Write a C program to convert a given single digit 0 to 9 into its corresponding word representations. So program to illustrate use of switch statement. Hash sign includes treated as int min, int number, printf enter a single digit, scan a %d and %number, switch number. Starting curly brackets, case 0, printf 0 equals to 0 and then break. Case 1, printf 1 equals to 1, one and then break. Case 2, colon, printf 2 equals to 2, semicolon and then break, semicolon. Case 3, printf 3 equals to 3 and then break. Case 4, printf 4 equals to 4 and then break. Up to 9. Case 9, printf 9 equals to 9 and then break. And then last default, printf brackets out of range number entered, backslash n and then break. End of the curly brackets and return 0, end of the main. Save a file. First compile gcc filename.c and the output .a.out. First enter a single digit, that means 5. So 5 equals to 5. Next time users run the program and enter a single digit 105. So the output is a out of range number entered. So program enter only 0 to 9 number and then only for a single digit. So users entered 3 digits 105. So that is a output out of range number entered. Next program. Mm, Program to illustrate use of switch statement using character case level. Assign include std.h, assign include standard library.h, and main starting curly brackets, character choice, integer number 1, number 2. System clear, printf, enter two numbers. That is a message to the users. Scan a %d, and person number 1 and person number 2. That means read two numbers from the users. Okay. Printf, backslash n, menu of arithmetic operations. Backslash n. Printf, A for addition, printf S for subtractions, printf M for multiplication, printf D for division, printf enter your choice A, S, M and D. That means message to the users. Scanf percentage C for character, and person choice. Read choice from the user. And the switch brackets choice. The users enter a choice A, S, M or D. So the switch statement, the active A for additions, S for subtractions, M for multiplication and D for divisions. So first case A for additions. So printf addition of entered number percentage D, comma number 1 plus number 2 and then break. Case S for subtraction, printf subtractions of entered number percentage D backslash n number 1 minus number 2 and break. Case M for multiplications. Printf multiplication of entered number percentage D backslash n number 1 into number 2 and then break. Case D for division. Printf division of entered number percentage D backslash n number 1 divided number 2 and then break. And the last default value, printf invalid menu choice. The users A, S, M and D. So the program is working. Otherwise, the instead of ASMD, so users enter the any of the character. So by default, the value is a invalid menu choice. So end of the curly brackets and return 0, end of the main. Save your file and compile the program and run the program. Enter two numbers. So US two numbers entered 20 and 30. So menu of arithmetic operation, A for additions, S for subtractions, M for multiplication, D for divisions. Enter a choice A, S, M, D. So users enter A for additions. So 20 plus 30, that means answer is 50. So addition of entered number is 50. So that is a output of a program. And the last, compound relational test. The C language provides the necessary mechanism to perform compound relations test, multiple test expressions. The compound relational test is nothing but simple one or more relational tests joined together by either the logic and operators or logic or operators. These logical operators are represented by the characters pairs and two pipe respectively. Or use of compound relational test will help us to reduce number of if-else statement in our program. So chapter is over. So thank you.